If you don't think cancel culture is a real thing, you're canceled. Let's talk about it. Hey, Barry Smith here, YouChoose.Community, author, husband, father, pastor of 25 plus years, and a guy who absolutely despises cancel culture. I'm sure by now you know what cancel culture is. Somebody doesn't believe in what you believe and they knock you out. We've been doing it for a long time. People do it in the media, people do it with their families, they cancel you. I don't like that. You're gone. Get out of my house. Get out of my car. Get out of this restaurant. Get out of my business. You cancel people all the time. But it has gotten to be so huge and so giant. And we all, as conservatives, Christians, red-blooded Americans, we kind of look around and go, wow, that seems strange. Trump has been canceled completely. Many of you think that's fantastic. Some of you, you're appalled by that. But the point is, even whether you like him or not, or agree with what he says or not, you kind of got to scratch your head and go, should he not be able to have any platform whatsoever? And if that's the case, you liberals out there, then you better be careful because they'll come back and get you very soon. And that is what's happening. We're seeing people from The Talk or The View or whatever that group of gals is that gets together. One of them got canceled. You're starting to eat your own. A cancel culture is not an optimal culture. It's not the way life has been designed in America to be. But here's the thing. Cancel culture, the spiritual edition, goes all the way back to Jesus. Jesus had a message and he got canceled. He had a message of love and hope and acceptance and he got canceled. Because people perceived what he was saying and they tried to destroy it. They distorted it. They took it out of context. They thought he was bringing a message of hate, of division, and it was exactly the opposite. Now listen, some of you may not agree with that, and that's fine. My guess is you haven't really studied the Bible, and I don't mean that condemningly. I mean that if you really look at the Bible and Jesus and his life and who he was, the man was all about love. He was all about women empowerment. He was all about acceptance. And so what happens is in this day and age, when you are out there trying to get your message across, and it might be about things that I can't even mention now because YouTube will ban this video, live births, let's just leave it at that. And you're passionate about that and you want to be able to share your opinions about that, they'll cancel you all day, every day. Twice on Sunday. Maybe you have a passion about marriage. Maybe you have a passion about kids and certain things. Maybe you're very passionate about kids with special needs. What happens is that haters and dissenters and just trolls will come along and try to cancel you. They'll try to take away your message. Or for many of us who are Christians and conservatives, they will come along and take your message that's packed with love, acceptance, and all things good, and they will distort that and talk about you being a hater, you being a bigot, you being a right-wing extremist, when you're going, whoa, that's not at all what I was saying. Jesus went through the same things, much better reasons, but he went through the same things. He wasn't political, but his message had political aspects to it. As Christians, our message, the things that we are deeply caring about, has some political ramifications. So you know what? Deal with it. So many people, well-meaning people, oh, the church is just political, Christians are just political. It's like, no, that's not it. We're just Jesus followers. And when you follow Jesus, there are political aspects or things that we're passionate about that have been turned political. They have been politicized into nth degree. And now we have to decide, are we going to fight or are we going to cower down? And conservatives and Christians for years and years and years have been cowering. We have been trying to be peaceful. We've been trying to be respectful. Not all of us, but many of us. And when we do that, our voice is gone. We need to stand up and not be canceled, folks. Don't be rude. Don't be hateful. Don't be getting in people's faces. But stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for Jesus. Stand up for the values that we all stand for. Biblical values. Stand up for them. Don't be canceled. Don't be shut up. Don't be shut down. You stand up for Jesus. Whatever it is that you want, stand up for it. And you know what? Even if I don't agree with it, that's okay. We don't have to agree. But we couch it with love and acceptance, just like Jesus did with his message. And you know what? They'll hate us for it. And that's okay. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this video. It helps us get the message out. And if you would consider it, give us a donation. The link is below. We would appreciate it. Until next time, God bless.